I heard we got a good game to watch, or for our intents and purposes, a highlight to watch from Milwaukee as the Cleveland Cavaliers take the Buck country to try to put Milwaukee out of their misery. Bucks only one win of the season. The Cavs have not lost thus far as we get to this video. Milwaukee could really use a win. Yo, if you watched a couple of my recent videos, then you kind of know how I feel about Milwaukee. I've told y'all straight up and down, like, I don't know where Chris Middleton's body's at with it right now. Starting to feel like he's washed, and there will be no fixing him. Milwaukee just gave this dude a new deal. I thought that was a dumb decision. They did that a year ago, right? I think there's going to be a conversation at the deadline about Giannis. I'm not going to commit to the Bucks trading Giannis, because look at this dude, like, right? Like, why would you want to ever trade that? But Milwaukee better be smart enough to entertain a conversation about trading Giannis. I'm not saying they got to trade him, but on the low, you better be, like, don't be dumb. Because y'all know how this game ends. We've seen it too many damn times where you get nothing from the star, or the star does get traded, but everybody knows the star wants to get traded, and you allow the star to tell you the teams that he wants to get traded to, or you find out a scenario where teams are just unwilling to give you the moon because they know he wants to get traded, and they'll just commit to getting the guy in free agency. Now, here's the thing with Giannis. Giannis signed new contracts for new money, so you got him locked up, and maybe that means the team is like, okay, if Giannis is unhappy right now, I want to go get this guy because he's that damn good today, right? I don't know if Milwaukee would trade Giannis. I don't know if they want to ever do that, but we've seen this countless times. If star gets ungrateful, or I'm sorry, unhappy, you're going to lose that star at one point down the line. Like, rarely do you see the instances where the star stays and wins, right? Ironically, one of the last times we seen it was like Giannis. Now, I wouldn't use the term he was unhappy, but he wasn't good with Milwaukee, and T's potentially leaving. He stays, he wins a ring with Jrue Holiday. Now the Bucks got Dame. They traded Jrue. And here's the thing. I think people are finding out the hard way. Damian Lillard is not Jrue Holiday. This is one of those things that you got to be more than just a casual fan. And this is one of the things that I see a lot of NBA players get wrong, or a lot of college stars get wrong, or high school stars get wrong. People that play basketball at a really good level, this is the difference that I have from them, right? Most of those dudes would be like, bruh, Damian Lillard the better player. He better than Jrue Holiday. You don't know basketball if you think you can go listen to them for your commentary. I can't argue with you going and listening to an NBA player, a great college player, whomever, on basketball. I can't argue with that. But I'm telling the truth, and they're not. Damian Lillard, and I said this when this trade happened, I wasn't mad at Milwaukee for getting different, but Damian Lillard doesn't do more things on the basketball court than Jrue Holiday. And I know Dame can maybe score 70 in the basketball game, but Jrue Holiday is going to get 22 points and take out the other team's best player with his defense. Dame is a bad defender, not an average defender. He's awful. Some of your team's favorite players are going to get their best stats with Dame guarding them this season. He's bad on defense. That's part of the reason why the Bucks are bad. I'm not going to blame Dame by himself. Another reason, that dude right there, the Brook Lopez thing. I like Brook Lopez. I think it's a great feel-good story that he's been able to be in Milwaukee for this long period of time. The Bucks should have been put a different center around Giannis. I didn't even say better. I just said something different, because Giannis is right now trying to be too much. I think Giannis is probably leaving about 6 to 8 points on the table because he's having to be the enforcer for the Bucks defensively. And though Giannis does a great job, he's a phenomenal athlete. I mean, look at it. I mean, everybody's got their limitations. This is ridiculous. They're asking too much of Giannis, and the Chris Middleton thing is ridiculous. So now you look around and you see Middleton over there on the bench. He don't like he playing today or tomorrow or the next day. You got Giannis having to be your best offensive player, your best defensive player, and he's your most efficient offensive player and defensive player. He can't foul out of games. He can't overcommit, but he's got to be your best defender. He's got to pick up on because everybody's getting past Dame. As you see Darius Garland, there's no resistance on the perimeter. Chris Middleton's never healthy. Damian Lillard, I don't know even what a trade for Dame looks like. And this is just a year or so removed from the Holiday trade, right? Like, I don't think teams would be willing to mortgage any part of their future for Dame. Maybe a late first-round pick. I wouldn't give up a first-round pick for Dame right now. I don't know if Dame gives a damn about winning like that. I think Dame is, if you listen to his interviews, as great as he is, probably about to make that shot, as great as Dame is a perimeter shooter, you listen to Dame seems pretty content with the career he's had. He's going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, but he never impacted winning anywhere close to the guy that essentially he got traded for. I know the Portland Trailblazers were mixed in there, but Drew Holiday.
This is where you got to do all the little things correctly.
All right, we're in the fourth quarter of an 87-86 game. I have talked your head off. Sorry.
Trying to close it out. The fourth quarter has not been the Bucks' friends here this season.
Let's pull up some stats. And we're going to do some on the Cleveland Cavaliers in my next video. So please don't, Cleveland fans, don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot about y'all. Y'all are off to a great start. I'm going to give y'all own video. Y'all deserve it. But I do want to highlight one of the biggest storylines in the NBA season thus far, which is the struggling Milwaukee Bucks. This is a big story. Sorry, Cleveland. Y'all had a guy named LeBron and this guy named Kyrie. If y'all got storylines with them two dudes involved, great. Sorry, y'all. 6-0 stars doesn't trump a Giannis and the Bucks struggling storyline. Sorry. But if y'all get to 10-0, then we'll be focused. 12-0, all right, only Cavalier talk. But until then,
that ties his season high at 16 against the Sixers.
Salute.
As well.
Y'all good, but
stop that man, Mitchell.
Y'all don't deserve the talking points. Is Dame limping?
The starters,
and the crazy thing is, I've been looking at the two-man game. A lot of people have been making a lot about Dame and Giannis not working out together this summer, apparently. I don't even think the two-man game between Giannis and Dame's been bad on offense. I'll be focused about Milwaukee's defense. They don't have enough athletes on the court, relatively speaking. It's 104-100. 5 minutes ago, you're at home. You got the best player on the court in theory. You got the guy that's supposed to be the clutchest player on the court in theory, and Dame, some would argue Mitchell's clutcher. You got to win this game, right? You're struggling to start off the season. You got to win this game. You got Doc Rivers at coach, supposed to be one of the best of this generation at X's and O's in late game scenarios. He was great in Boston, at least. You got to win this game, right? Brook Lopez nails the three.
Here's your guy.
Lopez has 6 points. Not good enough. 6 rebounds. Not good enough. Gary Trent, 3 points. Giannis, another phenomenal night. The Greek Freak had 34 and 16. And Dame was great as well. A great Dame game. 41 from Lillard. But you got, like, that should be a blowout win, though, right? The Cavs are right there. Jared Allen with the deuce off the glass. Allen. Another night at the office, 15 and 12. Darius Garland, 11 points, 10 assists. Nobody's stats are going to wow you from Cleveland. Mobley, 14, 7 and 5. Mitchell had 30, but that's just life for Mitchell. He's one of the NBA's best guards. You got a great game from the dynamic duo in Milwaukee, and you don't realize why you're in a dogfight with the Cavs, because they're a better defensive team. Oh, look at that play, though, from Lopez. I got to give respect where respect's due. Huge block. Cavs up a point. Ball goes to Lillard. Oh, he makes it. Oh. Is that a Bucks win? Last chance for the Cavs. The ball goes to Mitchell. Gary Trent guarding. I don't think Gary Trent can get it done. We'll see. Mitchell almost loses it. He gets it back. It's Donovan Mitchell. Oh! Oh, my goodness.
Over to Dame for the win.
Oh, that was a Dame shot. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Another Bucks loss.
To getting their second win of the the season.
If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is FERRO, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000. It's available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is FERRO.